Hello? Is this thing on? How do I do this? I'm talking to here, right? Oh yeah, I gotta do the intro. See if I can remember how to do this. A very long time ago on my personal channel, I made a baseball team and filled all 9 positions, the designated hitter and the coach, and comprised it of exclusively video game characters. And I decided, you know what, why not do the same thing, but for basketball? In today's chapter, I will be building a starting 5 plus a 6-man and a coach with only characters from video games. Let's lace up and hit the hardwood. What's up, scholars? Moira here, and welcome to Book of Showtime Chapter 73. As always, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like and share with your friends, and if you have a topic you'd like for me to cover for Book of Showtime, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below, or anywhere you can reach me, or the Book of Showtime Discord. Hey, remember me? I know it's been a long time, and I didn't mean to take such a long break, but I'm back, and I'm always excited to get back into doing Book of Showtime. I thank you so much for your patience, and enough with the formalities. Let's just get into today's chapter. The nucleus of today's video was actually my playthrough of the Uncharted saga. I kept looking at everything Nathan Drake was doing, all the jumps and feats of strength, and I said to myself, imagine if this man played basketball instead of destroying ancient cities and lying to his wife. I constructed a full lineup, all 5 positions, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center, plus a 6-man to come off the bench and a coach, all pro'd from various video game franchises. Think you can build a better team than mine? Let's see. Starting at point guard, Takayuki Yagami. The lead of the Like a Dragon spin-off series Judgment, Yagami isn't as strong as Kiryu or as full of heart as Ichiban, but in terms of his pure skill, technique, and battle IQ, I'd say he clears. He's the best RGG protagonist when it comes to a fight. Yagami is a sharp and journeyed private investigator, not to mention extremely selfless. He really puts on for his city, so it's natural that he would be the floor general for our team and control the offense. His parkour skills will allow him to easily zip and spin around defenders, and his sharp eye will let him pass to teammates in transition or out of a shot. While I have him here just for playmaking abilities, he would be able to score just as easily as the next person on this team. Starting at shooting guard, Nathan Drake. The star of the Uncharted franchise was the catalyst for this chapter. Drake can do it all. He has limitless stamina, he can run for ages, he has insane vertical ability, he can climb all types of environments with no tools, just his hands. I was like, man, he's out here raw dogging mountains and stuff like that. And then you go to Last of Us and Joel and Ellie basically have a heart attack after climbing anything like 4 feet tall, and it sucks. It's another reason those games suck. He has elite grip, so catching catching passes in transition or lobs. Yes, lobs, because again, his tremendous vert. This would just be really easy for him. The game would just come so easily to Drake, and being that he's a thief and a trash talker, he would be the best defender on this team. He would be like the white Gary Payton. Drake, he's also not a bad shot either, so this offense is really only limited by his size. Drake, he's going to be our star player. He has all the physical and mental gifts and a gritty, never give up attitude. That's everything you would want in a baller. I tried to do research on his height and found nothing consistent, so for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with the largest height I found, which was 6'2". I know this backcourt doesn't really have the height you would want in a modern NBA, but you know what? The skill sets are there, and that more than makes up for it. Starting at small forward, Moira. No, not me, the Overwatch character. I play 1 game of basketball and spend the rest of my natural life recovering. Our first villain mans the 3 on this team. Moira has a very slim build, so she would be more of a swingman than a true small forward. She's been in a lot of battles, so we know she has the conditioning needed for a basketball game, and while magic and most abilities will be under the microscope in this situation, she's going to figure out a way how to use her wraith form and get a step on defenders. Now, you need evil on a basketball team. You need to have someone who's going to do whatever it takes to win. So while she might not be the team's leader in any categories except for technical fouls, we are going to feel her presence. She's not afraid to hurt some feelings with her wit, and having that mental edge is huge. She's going to be like an Irish Draymond Green. Now, some of you basketball fans out there might say, Moira, you really don't have a lot of height with this team, and that's true. This is a more talent over build type of team so far, but I'm about to solve all of your height concerns with my 2 bigs. Starting at power forward, Dr.Robotnik. Now, this was another one that just came to me in a dream. Right after I brainstormed the concept, it was Drake and then Doc. Eggman is perfect for basketball. He's 7 foot tall with a big body. He can easily get rebounds. He has long arms. He can intercept the passing lane much faster. He's evil, so he's not afraid to foul hard or get a tech to disrupt the opposing team. He has a wide frame. He can set tremendous screens and really space the floor. While he might not be a good shooter or have the speed, in a half-court set, his general IQ could let him take over the playmaking abilities and allow him to dot perimeter shooters out of the post. Once again, we have someone who should have went pro, but instead chose to blow up the moon. Finally, starting at center, Alcina Domitrescu. Is this cheating? Yeah, but you know what? We always need a Resident Evil representation on these types of videos, and Lady D, she would bring a lot of class to the team. Just remove the CL from class because that is a lot of woman. Now, regulation hoops, they stand at about 10 feet tall, so Alcina wouldn't have to put in any effort when it comes to scoring. Now, if you imagine the screens that Eggman was going to be setting, if you imagine those brick walls, imagine trying to see around her on the court. I mean, imagine trying to do anything around her on the court. Alcina might be the slowest on court, so getting up and down the fast break might be an issue, but once she's there, she's fine. You guys seen what Victor Wembanyama can do? Imagine that, but bigger and cuntier. She would set the cuntiest screens, just think about it. She would be serving screens. That's a joke that maybe 3 people in the world could fully appreciate. Finally, we're gonna go with our 6th man off the bench, Juliet Starling. Picking a 6th man was a tall task, no pun intended, because height was something I was looking at when thinking of who would come off the bench, and yet I went with a tiny little cheerleader. Now, Juliet doesn't have the height or the weight you would want in a guard, but she has the energy, and that's what you need in the 6th man. Her speed and athleticism would make her a devastating off-ball presence. Plus, while she's on the bench, she can double as a cheerleader, so you're getting a lot of value out of Juliet. I mean, who wouldn't want her passing out Gatorade during timeouts? Find me that person. Now moving over to our coach, Russell Adler. Adler is a very interesting character because he's not evil, but I wouldn't say he's good. Everything he does is in the interest of the United States, but there's still a lot of gray area psychopath stuff you see him pull off. Now, being that he leads a lot of small teams comprised of people from various backgrounds and personalities to great effect, this is something for him. He just gets to facilitate a game plan and keep his cool shades on. Plus, can you imagine the aura Adler would have just having shades and smoking on the sidelines? That would be awesome. Adler probably could still hoop, but you know what? His age, his height, and his smoking all put a ceiling on what he can do compared to everyone else I picked. It's best to just have him on the sidelines and do what he does best, which is coming up with that sneaky good plan. Alright, scholars, thank you so much for watching this episode. It's great to be back doing Book of Showtime. Let me know down below who would be on your video game basketball team. Inshallah, I will see you in the next chapter.